Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So it's official, huh? Jake Paul will be facing Anthony Joshua in a real fight, not an exhibition, on December 19th of this year. 8 rounds and 10-ounce gloves. We are getting this fight right before Christmas. My first thoughts is I cannot believe Jake Paul took this fight. I can't believe he took it. I mean, even if he would have took this fight with 14-ounce gloves and a 3-round exhibition, it still would have surprised me. So credit definitely goes out to Jake Paul for taking a real heavyweight fight, especially when you consider the fact the only real fighter he's actually been in the ring with was Tyson Fury's younger brother. I forgot his name, that's why I called him Tyson Fury's brother. But that's the only real experience that Jake Paul has against a professional fighter. So when it comes to this fight, there's pretty much a guarantee that Jake Paul's getting knocked out within the first 3 rounds. If Jake Paul even makes it to the 4th round, I'd be impressed. But credit goes out to Jake Paul for sacrificing himself. I mean, while obviously this is not going to do anything for AJ's career, but AJ, he will be tremendously respected by millions of fans for taking out the trash. That's right. This Donald Trump, Charlie Kirk supporter / culture vulture will finally be meeting his demise in December. Now, it would have made more sense to me for Jake Paul to fight someone like Francis Ngannou, because even though I don't think he would have beat Ngannou either, at least he would have a better chance against Ngannou. At the end of the day, things are playing out the way they're supposed to play out, because the fact that Gervonta Tank Davis was the one that was originally going to fight Jake Paul. Gervonta, he was talking about, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. And he was saying basically he was making so much money against Jake Paul that he may even retire after that fight. Now that he has completely fumbled that bag, it kind of forces Gervonta to get right back to facing tough competition in the sport, at least if he wants to make those ridiculous big paydays. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
Before we start more, I want to take a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk and his family, Erica Kirk, real heroes of America. I want to take a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Rest in peace, Charlie. He means the world to the United States, and his legacy lives on today.
We note in our piece that Kirk describes King as, quote, a bad guy. It's true. And Kirk self-described very, very radical view that the country made a mistake when it passed the Civil Rights Act. Also true. As we note in the piece, Kirk has previously described Kirk as a hero and a civil rights icon. It's true. I used to be wrong. What inspired Kirk to shift his view on MLK? Why does Kirk think that MLK is a bad guy? When Kirk says that MLK says, quote, one good thing he didn't believe, what does he mean by that? Why does Kirk believe passing the Civil Rights Act was a mistake? Now, again, apparently they don't listen to the show because we do that at least once a week, right? Once a week we talk about why the Civil Rights Act was a mistake. No one cared when it was, just kind of paper shufflers or even engineers. But now when it's like, wait, hold on a second. You're going to remove my appendix and you're a black lesbian. LeBron James is a self-interested, narcissistic, and we know he's not very smart. He does these press conferences where he thinks he's making sense spiritually and freedom of speech. But he's a product of his time. What would you expect from LeBron James? If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. When you see a black pilot, you wonder, you say, I hope they are qualified. If I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman, I wonder, is she there because of her excellence, or is she there because of affirmative action? It almost creates thought patterns that are not necessarily wholesome. It creates resentment, doesn't it, Heather? Instead of dealing with the substance and or my very public track record of hating bigotry and racism and also associating with people of all sorts of different backgrounds, they started to call me racist. And Justice Clarence Thomas are far better black role models to celebrate than Martin Luther King, period.
You can just look at somebody and tell them, like, yo, you're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy. You can look at me and tell I'm that guy. I was born like this. I was blessed with this.
I'm always hungry. Just because I'm world champion, don't stop. The main goal and objective, and that's to keep going. I'm gonna forever keep going, forever keep winning.
Just naturally, man. I know how to do this. I born for this. I born for be different. And then you only this area. No, a lot of these fighters just do rapping. I just came off a loss, and I'm down to fight the best. I'm going up to 135 to fight somebody that they think I can't beat, and I'm gonna dominate him. And then I come back down to 30 and beat his ass too.
My hunger is always gonna be there. I never get satisfied. I'm not satisfied. My job still isn't done. That's why. My job ain't done yet.
Man, are you tired of paying crazy cable bills? Ditch cable and get the power of Block TV, the ultimate pay-as-you-go alternative to cable TV. Stream all your favorite live sports, boxing, MMA, pay-per-view fights, plus premium channels like Showtime, Stars, and HBO, all in one app. Watch your favorite TV shows and movies. No more switching between Netflix, Hulu, or Max. All for just $35 a month plus tax. Never any contracts. Cancel anytime. And use promo code DBNation to get 30% off your first month. So to get started, just go to getblocktv.com. Once again, that's getblocktv.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Dekey Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodekey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
Anyone who's ever had it understands shoulder pain is no joke. It can keep you up at night. Once it's in pain, it stays in pain all the time. You find yourself popping all kinds of painkillers. Then you find yourself trying to figure out what the problem is. You go see doctors, you go see surgeons, you go see physical therapists, massage therapists. The shoulder in particular has 4 different joints. Any one of those 4 joints can be problematic because you have these different ligaments that wrap around and hold those joints together. And then you have tendons from any one of 20 different muscles that attach to the shoulder blade that can go awry. Muscle and Bone NYC has been around serving many people, getting them out of shoulder pain and all kinds of joint pain since 2012. Contact us at mbnyc.fitness or call us at 917-238-3650. Let's get you out of that pain.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.